What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Ins and U's podcast. Week 11 of the NFL is officially wrapped, and we got a lot to unpack here. The Pittsburgh Steelers stood strong in the AFC North with a big win over the Cincinnati Bengals to improve to 6-4. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles defended their turf and stood tall in the NFC with a gritty victory over the Detroit Lions. We'll break down what worked and what didn't for both squads this week, dive into the biggest storylines across the league, and then we're shifting gears because Week 12 is right around the corner. We're going to deliver our picks for what's ahead, which teams will surge, which will stumble, and where the truly meaningful games lie ahead for Pittsburgh and Philly as we get closer to the playoffs. This is the Ins and U's podcast. Let's get cracking.
Hey, what is your favorite pizza topping?
Just one?
Your all-time favorite, yeah.
All-time favorite. See, that's tough. I feel like pepperoni is an easy answer, but you can do pepperoni with a few different things. I guess I could go a unique one. I like banana peppers on pizza.
I know that because I ordered you a pizza and you didn't eat it. What's going on, everybody?
I wasn't there.
Welcome back to another episode of Yins and U's. My name is Ben with my co-host, Nathan. How are you doing today?
Good. You sounded like a pirate there for a little bit.
I did. I went a little piratey. I was thinking of your pirate accent.
Yeah. Brr, Carson Wentz. Yo ho, man. I like it. All right, that's fun.
Oh, another week of football, another week of friends, another week of drinks. What'd you do, man? Any small talk before we get into
I had a pretty
this?
good weekend, dude. I had
Yeah?
a really good weekend. Yeah, I was in Pittsburgh on Sunday.
Again?
Steelers-Bengals.
Nice.
Awesome game, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I pulled up. We got there to Pittsburgh around a little before 11 a.m. And you could just smell it in the air that it was going to be a good day, dude. Like, it was like 50 degrees, winds blowing a little bit. Perfect Pittsburgh football weather, in my opinion. And I was like, this is going to be awesome. I took the ferry into the stadium the best way to get the games in Pittsburgh, man. Pulled to the game. Not one defensive touchdown, but two defensive touchdowns.
My wife and I were just talking about the weather in Pittsburgh and how it is perfect for football.
It's
absolutely perfect.
So perfect. Like, it was awesome. My wife kept asking me if I was cold. I'm like, no. Like, this is awesome. It gets my blood moving, man.
Absolutely.
It's so cool. And it's a good
man.
atmosphere. I had some good people around me as well. I had one guy that called the second Kenny Gainwell touchdown, and it was awesome right before it happened.
Hell yeah.
Insane. Yeah, it was
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
And then got a dub in fantasy. The people I needed to lose lost. I'm back in playoff contention, man. I'm in 6th place.
Happy for you. That's great.
Yeah, could have probably been in 5th place if, you just won.
Yeah, if I just
I also
won.
need to take back my premature congratulations I gave you last week because you are not clinched in the playoffs yet.
I'm not. You didn't have to tell everybody about that.
I did. No, you were
didn't
sitting at
have
the top.
to.
You were bragging about it for so long. And in
I
my
just
head,
need
I'm
one
like,
win. One win.
There's no way a guy that has 8 wins is, not safe. But it's true. You are not safe.
I am not safe. I just need one.
I think I got convinced by all your big talk that you do.
Well,
he must be.
Get ready to hear more of it for the rest of the year. Because I'm not done.
Yeah, neither am I.
You can't sleep on the saucy doctors. But, all right. Should we do what we do? I'm going to get fueled up.
You want to get fueled up? You want to get into a mood where we recap
Let's
week
get into
11
a mood.
of
I
the
just
National
got
Football
beer
League?
all over my computer.
Did you?
Went everywhere when I opened that. Oh, no.
That means we're ready to start playing the music.
Boom!
We start things up on Thursday night, where the Patriots took care of business while the Jets continued working on what is now a 55-year renovation of their franchise. The Jets generated 0 takeaways again, because why take the ball away when you can simply hand the game away? Patriots are now looking competent. The Jets still look like they're buffering. Pats win 27-14. In a battle for the better draft pick, Miami and Washington compete in Spain. Madrid's first taste of NFL football was something. A slog of slow, the stadium might have asked for refunds. The Dolphins needed overtime, because of course they did. Using defensive field goals to finally escape Washington, Miami fans will call it resilience, but hey, a win's a win. The Dolphins win 16-13. Jacksonville rolled over the Chargers in a must-win get-back game. The Jags scored 5 touchdowns, basically treated the afternoon like a controlled scrimmage. Trevor Lawrence even ran one in just to show off. Not even close, not even competitive, the Chargers are in postseason form. Jags win 35-6. Josh Allen woke up and chose violence. 6 touchdowns, 3 through the air, 3 on the ground. That's not just a stat line, it is a Madden rookie mode career game. The Bucs put up 32, which is normally good, unless Buffalo decides to put up 44. The Bills' offense was unstoppable, unbothered, maybe even unnecessary. Josh Allen is doing Thanos numbers, and the Bills win 44-32. Minnesota took the lead with under a minute left, and somehow they still found a way to lose. Chicago said thank you and returned a kickoff 56-yard. Cario Santos kicked the game-winning field goal at the buzzer. The Bears stole a win and claimed their lead at the North at 7-3 on the season. Bears win 19-17. Jameis Winston returns to the field as a starter, but Green Bay executed like a team that read the script 5 minutes before kickoff. Jordan Love hit Christian Washington for a huge late play, and the Packers made almost no big mistakes. New York hung around, sure, but hanging around is now their entire personality. Packers win 27-20. In Tennessee, this is just one of those games where both teams looked like they'd rather be anywhere else, but somebody had to win. The Texans made a few more plays, kicked one more field goal, and walked out with a 3-point victory that was equal parts gritty and boring. Titans kept things close, but a late game execution was once again filed for unemployment as Houston wins 16-13. Carolina saw a double-digit deficit and decided today was the day they would not behave like the old Panthers. Bryce Young played like someone stole his mentions. 448 yards, 3 touchdowns, leading a comeback that dragged the game into overtime. Atlanta did their usual collapse routine, and the Panthers kicked the overtime winner to complete the upset. Panthers fans experiencing hope for the first time since 2017 as they win 30-27. In Pittsburgh, this game was a masterclass in defensive domination. Pittsburgh scored twice on defense, 1 pick six and 1 scoop and score. Because why wait for the offense when you can just do it yourself? With Aaron Rodgers exiting early with a wrist injury, it was time for some Christmas magic in Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph managed the game, guiding Tomlin's sleigh with his stash so bright. Steelers win 34-12. San Francisco put up 41 without breaking a sweat. Purdy looked sharp, McCaffrey was explosive, and the whole 49ers offense moved like a well-turned machine. Arizona scored some late points, but this was never competitive thanks to their defense. Jacoby Brissett's 450-yard performance was all for nothing, and the Niners win 41-22. The Seahawks threw 4 interceptions and still found a way to be competitive in this one. The Seahawks missed a potential game winner at the end, and the Rams survived a sheer defensive boom. Stafford remains perfect, and Darnold need a mental reset. The Rams win 21-19. Denver won it on a walk-off field goal, and the vibes in Kansas City are starting to get strange. The Broncos played smart and decided to play late, and the Chiefs, they existed. Something just feels off with this team. Patrick Mahomes looked frustrated the entire game, and the Broncos quietly continued to be annoyingly competent in the NFL. The AFC West chaos is back on the menu, and the Broncos win 22-19. It was only a matter of time. In Baltimore, the Ravens used good defense and a perfectly executed push touchdown to beat the Browns in another AFC North fistfight. Shedeur Sanders makes his NFL debut, and in true Cleveland Brown fashion, he poops the bed. Ravens didn't dominate, but they controlled. They win 23-16. For Sunday night, the Eagles leaned heavily on their defense, made just enough happen on offense to shut down Detroit all night. Lions offense looked flatter than my wife's tires because she always hits the curb. And the Eagles grinded out a win that was ugly but extremely on brand for some November NFC football. Eagles win 16-9. And on Monday night, Dallas walked into Vegas and spent 3 hours flexing on offense. Dak looked sharp, the run game clicked, and the Cowboys defense swarmed everything in silver and black. Radar's offense never looked comfortable, like a tourist wandering too far off the strip. Dallas controlled the game from start to finish, and if this were blackjack, the Cowboys hit 21 and the Raiders busted on 12. George Pickens, I miss you so much. Cowboys win 33-16, and that's how Week 11 went down in the NFL.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to George Pickens, man.
I miss him so much, dude.
This was a really good week.
There's some good ones this week, man. There were some good performances this week.
After being upset about 2 relatively boring weeks in a row. This one delivered.
I mean, it's the NFL, man. It's a money league. It's a viewership. It's entertainment. So you're gonna have some bad weeks, but you're gonna have some good performances as well. And this was a week for good performances.
Absolutely.
So.
Speaking of viewerships, Disney back on YouTube TV. We won.
Go.
That's awesome. No more money to Disney. None, because we get to watch Monday Night Football.
Yep, and be on the lookout for a price increase in your YouTube TV monthly subscription.
100%.
Yep. But hey, we got to watch Monday night, so
we got to watch it. It was awesome.
That was good.
Awesome.
That was a good one.
Awesome. I do want to say, let me make sure I get his name right.
Say it. Uh-oh.
I do want to say that Dallas, as much as I hate them, put on a hell of a performance after a terrible loss of one of their players. Mm-hmm. We didn't talk about that last week. I wrote a note for it, but it completely slipped my mind. Marshawn Kneeland, great. What was he? Defensive end?
Yeah, he was a sophomore. Yeah,
I thought so. Yeah. Sadly took his own life. Terrible. But Dallas played a game for his remembrance, and they showed up. They really did.
No, that was a good one. Yeah, very emotional game for Dallas, especially all week. Coach had a really good post-game speech. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, he was very emotional. Very, very good win for Dallas. So
Absolutely. So credit where credit is due.
Absolutely.
Gotta give it. But to move on from that, where do you want to go, man? Where do you want to go?
We'll start things off with me because I want to.
Go for it.
So we'll start things off in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers. I'm going to solidify this now. The Steelers are the best 1 p.m. team in the league.
This fucking guy.
Again, the best 1 p.m. team in the league.
I heard what you said. Keep going.
1 p.m. team.
Keep going.
1 p.m. team. We played a lot of games in prime time, so best 1 p.m. team. But like I said, it was some great environments from some Pittsburgh football. And if we had a nickel for every time there was a spit gate for our favorite team this season, we'd have 2 nickels.
It's not a lot.
Still a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. So, big one of this game is, remember the Thursday night game, Jamar Chase was everywhere, had 18 completions, absolutely torched the Steelers defense. Steelers did everything to make sure that doesn't happen again. And they did. Really good performance. Jalen Ramsey and Jamar Chase were going at it all day. Mm-hmm. And it was awesome. And then, earlier in the game, they got into it, had to stop the game. They both got a warning, the further injection. And then we're watching the game right after a drive, and we're just watching them stare at each other. And all of a sudden, Jalen Ramsey just starts wailing on Jamar Chase. We're like, what the hell is going on? They throw Ramsey out of the game. We then later find out Jamar Chase spit on him.
Jamar Chase says he didn't.
Which, yeah, very interesting. So they told post-game, and he was like, yeah, he spit on me, which, all due respect, I don't care about football anymore at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm for that, man. If a dude spits on you,
that's disrespect.
It's personal. And then Jamar Chase then went out to say that he did not open his mouth at all. Jamar Chase, they caught your ass in 4K, and you did spit on Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, when there's video evidence, it's really hard to say that you didn't do it.
Exactly. Very clear video evidence of him spitting on him. And then, so the NFL suspended him for 1 game. And Jamar Chase, I don't know what was he thinking, but he decided that he was going to appeal that suspension.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yes, he did.
Whoa, really?
Again, they caught his ass in 4K.
Yeah.
So he obviously failed that suspension. That he didn't do it.
Listen,
they caught him in 4K!
There was more evidence for him spitting on Warren than there was in the Eagles game.
I mean,
the Dak spit,
as clear, and it was a thick loogie too.
Yeah, dude. It took up multiple pixels,
bro. Holy cow!
It's very obvious.
He's now suspended for just 1 game. So I don't know. I feel like you got to do at least 2 games for lying. He told the press, he's like, I didn't
honestly, yeah. What did what's his name? What did the Eagles player get for
Jalen Carter?
Yes, Carter.
I think just 1 game as well.
Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, the appeal and the lying, that's a little.
Well, he's out for 1 game and is fined $600,000.
Holy shit!
In the
grand scheme of things, it's probably not a lot of money.
I was like, for a guy that's making like what, $20 million a year or something like that.
Yeah, right around. Yeah, that's
not a whole lot. But anyway, so awesome performance by Jalen Ramsey before he got ejected. Really good offensive performance. Really phenomenal defense performance. This was finally a defense that was like, hell yeah, this is the highest paid defense in the league right here.
They look good. They look
2 defensive touchdowns all day. A couple of things I want to shout out. I'll start out with the offensive first. We'll start with Kenny Gainwell, who is the man. Shout out to the Eagles. I love him. I love Kenny Gainwell.
He is really nice. I was really upset when we got rid of him. But
yeah, no, he's an awesome RB2, and Jalen Warren goes out, so Kenny got to step up. Kenny Gainwell had 9 carries, 24 yards of rushing, but 7 catches for 81 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns for a total of 105 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. For number 14, Kenny Gainwell, It was awesome. He is the first Steeler to have multiple 100-yard, 2-touchdown games in a season since James Conner, 2018.
Wow, really?
Absolutely, yes. So he's been awesome so far. I love our run game. I think Warren should be good. He went out with an ankle injury in the fourth quarter. He said he could have came back, but they wanted to rest him for the next week, so he should be good. He should be good for week 12. Kenny Gainwell's awesome. Next up on the list, the man. I said he was due. I was talking about a touchdown, but he still had a monster day. Give the 6'7" man Darnell Washington his flowers, because he was awesome, dude.
Book
he was
it!
So book it, dude. Had himself a day, 4 catches, 67 yards for the 6'7" guy. So, and trucking defensive players.
That's what he does.
And one run, not 1, not 2, knocked 3 defensive players down for a big gain, 4th down.
Again, a
awesome.
dude that built like that should not be allowed to be a tight end.
He shouldn't, dude. And he even hurdled somebody in like a different drive.
That's so
He's
crazy.
huge. But as always, as every week, we're doing our Darnell Washington tracker for the Pittsburgh Steelers. When Darnell Washington plays 40-plus snaps, the Steelers now move to 9-0. They average 111 yards rushing per game with a total of 9 rushing touchdowns, and they have outscored their opponents 231 to 151.
Nice.
I'm ready to have the discussion that Darnell Washington's a tight end 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I agree. I completely agree.
He's so
Should be.
Even just watching him live, he's bigger in person.
Yeah.
He towers over people on TV, and he's a monster on the field. The monster on the field, and he's so awesome to catch. Middle field's right open, and he knocks people flat on their asses running through. It's awesome. So he had himself a great day. Rodgers played the first half, got himself a touchdown. He went out with a left hand injury. What they announced today, he does not require surgery.
Nice.
So shouldn't be out too long. Mason Rudolph got to come in the second half, where he looked pretty good.
We're getting close to December, man.
We're getting close to the holiday season, man. So I don't know what the move is going to be for next week. Now next week is the Bears. I would personally really like to see Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Have himself a day. And I think everybody else would too. But I will say the offense looked good with Mason Rudolph.
That's good. That's good.
It was good.
I like watching Rudolph play, man.
I do too.
He's a fun quarterback.
Too. Also, this was the first week that the rookie Will Howard was activated. He was getting over an injury preseason, so now he's ready to go.
Nice.
Tomlin said in his presser today that they are assessing Will Howard getting first team reps. So I don't know what that means.
Really?
I don't know what that means, but will he franchise? I don't know.
We'll have to see.
They got to get. Well, we've talked about this before earlier in the season, but they got to get him. We got to see him do something.
We do.
Because
yeah.
Wait
until you are 100% guaranteed to have a winning season or lock a playoff spot.
Or we are winning 50-3 at the end of the third quarter.
Yes, I'll give you that. Absolutely.
Against the Bears.
Yeah.
Which might happen.
There's a chance.
I'm not saying it will, but
yeah, knock on wood.
Well, I don't know. I said it last week. If Aaron Rodgers has one more Aaron Rodgers game in him, I want it to be this week.
I get that.
Because I think he is 25-4 all time against the Bears.
Really?
Yes. No, he owns the Bears. So
I love that. I love it.
Dare I say Aaron Rodgers a hands-on touchdown week 12 if he plays?
Book it?
Book it? Question mark. Question mark. Book it. Soft book it. Lowercase book it. But I don't know. Anyway, continuing with week 11, that was the offense. I need to talk about the defense that was awesome.
Awesome.
And again, did not let Joe Flacco do anything that he did in that earlier game of the season. A couple shout outs I got to give out. Nick Herbig. Alex Highsmith is out again, and I'm ready to have this discussion again that it's time to trade Alex Highsmith. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. I just continue to say this. Alex Highsmith is just never healthy. I don't know what the issue was this time, but he was out. Regardless, Nick Herbig stepped into the role, got himself a sack. Nick Herbig, I also think, my other take for the Steelers season, I'm ready to say that Nick Herbig is the best edge rusher we have on our team right now.
Yeah?
Dude is effective. Because now most of the attention goes to TJ, but because of that, Nick Herbig can wreck the game. And
Absolutely.
he does. Yeah, him and TJ were putting pressure on Flacco all night, which is awesome. And then Nick Herbig was able to get a sack late. Looked pretty good. So I would feel very comfortable. Alex Highsmith wanted to leave, and then Nick Herbig steps into that starting role. But that's much my thought. I'll continue. All right, that's the edge rushers. I want to go on to the back end of the field. Our newly acquired safety, Kyle Duggar, had an interception that led to the 73-yard pick six.
Nice.
Which was awesome. I thought the stadium was going to explode. So we got him right before the trade deadline. Helped fill that role with Deshaun Elliott missing, and we just cut Juwan Thornhill as well. Kyle Duggar was pretty cool, man. He was pretty quick.
Awesome.
He was pretty quick. So that was awesome. Yeah, picked off Joe Flacco, which he threw it right to Kyle Duggar. I don't know what his plan was. Threw it right to him. Doesn't matter. Dude, I mean, he had really good blocks going down the field. 73-yard pick six.
Nice.
Place what I thought was going to explode. Then the next time that I really thought it was going to explode was the fumble recovery by James Pierre that led to a touchdown. The second defensive touchdown of the night. They
awesome.
just played Renegade right before this. Which
there
finally, yeah, I was complaining that we're choosing the wrong time to play Renegade. This was the perfect time to play Renegade. And I mean, the stadium atmosphere was awesome.
Oh, sure.
Jair Alexander, I also have to give him my MVP award for the game.
Really?
He was awesome. Darius Slay was another one that was out. James Pierre stepped up. 2 tackles, 2 passes batted, 1 fumble recovery, 1 touchdown. Dude was everywhere, made impact really big. One of his batted passes was for it would have been like a 60-yard touchdown to Jamar Chase. Perfectly executed. So
nice.
Stepped up huge for the absent Darius Slay. And now Tomlin's going to find a way to really piss me off because he's going to bench James Pierre and put Darius Slay back in.
100%.
Which is unfortunately going to happen.
Yeah, and Slay's not looking good this year. I hate to say it.
He's been injured every game, and he missed this game. But, we're playing I saw someone comment about this, and I really enjoy it. Tomlin doesn't play talent. He plays contracts. And we played Darius Slay some money, but James Pierre is playing phenomenal. Even, last week, played pretty solid. This was probably one of his, career days. He was awesome. Yeah, it looked really good. So he stepped up for Slay. Him, with the combination of Joey Porter Jr., who did not have a DPI call against him in this game. Shout out to him.
Nice.
Held Jamar Chase to 10 targets, 3 catches, 30 yards.
That's great.
And 1 spit.
And
1 spit. So, I don't know what... it sounds like Darius Slay's going to be back next week. And, he sounded like in his presser today that he was going to put Slay in, but not bench James Pierre, still keep him involved.
Okay.
He's probably going to be playing third down reps or something. We needs to be in the game at all time. Darius Slay's just going to get burnt. So, whatever. A couple of interesting things I do want to pull up for the Steelers is that throughout this season with the Kenneth Gainwell, he had a receiving touchdown. Mm-hmm. The Steelers this season have 10 players that have caught a touchdown pass, and which ties the franchise record.
Really?
Yeah. So franchise record would be 11. Who that 11th player would be, I don't know.
Interesting.
It is interesting. It is interesting.
That's crazy. I feel like it should be higher. Well,
yeah,
I guess
10 different players. Yeah, have caught a touchdown.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I looked at it. I don't really know who's left unless we do some crazy trick play where we have Spencer Anderson, who is an offensive lineman. We pull some Dan Campbell shit with the Lions.
I mean, why not?
Get him involved. Which, at that point, why not? So, but yeah, really good week 1 or week 11. Week 1. What the hell am I talking about? Week 1 won.
Double one
for the Steelers. And we move to the Bears next week. And I also stumbled upon this, and I do want to share it because, and this is just one of those things where you're like, no way this is real.
Right.
But it is. And this is all going to depend on the status of Aaron Rodgers for week 12.
Okay.
But it looks like it could be Mason Rudolph, the starter. Mason Rudolph, the starter for Pittsburgh, and the current University of Pitt quarterback is Mason Heinschel.
Okay.
Is his name. The last time the Steelers quarterback and the Pitt quarterback had the same name was 2017 when it was Ben Roethlisberger and Ben DiNucci.
Okay.
You ready for this next stat?
Let's hear it.
The first weekend that happened, Pitt lost to Georgia Tech and the Steelers lost to Chicago. Pittsburgh is going to Chicago, and Pitt is playing Georgia Tech next week.
How in the world you find
Yeah,
these
because you're
crazy
like, no fucking way, dude.
That's wild.
No way.
Who's piecing all these together? Who's
People
spending the time to sit there and go, oh, this happened January 13th? And that's crazy.
Brian Batko.
Well, shout out to Brian Batko. That's wild.
This is his job. He covers the Steelers for PBS Sports.
Yeah.
So, but like, is that like, that just like
that is crazy.
Can't be real.
That
just
crazy.
Can't be real. That cannot be real. So I don't know. It's it's crazy.
We'll
Again, it's gonna depend on the stats of Aaron
happens.
Rodgers. Report came out this morning. Today's Tuesday, the 18th. So we'll see what that looks like when this gets posted on Saturday. That it looks like he doesn't need surgery. It was just a small fracture, but nothing surgery leading. And it's on his left hand, his non-throwing hand.
Nice.
I mean, I imagine this guy's going to want to come out and beat the Bears.
Just give him some ayahuasca before the game.
Put him on his perks,
fine.
man. Give him his perks.
We
Give
need
Rodgers his
Rodgers.
perks.
Perk
Give Rodgers
Rodgers.
his perks. He's going back to Chicago. Come on, man. Come on. But really good day. So Steelers still maintain their lead in the North. Ravens also won. They're one game behind Pittsburgh. But 6-4, first in the North, fourth in the playoff picture right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. With a few more games to go, and the road does not get easy. So
keep it going, man.
yeah,
keep it going.
so gotta keep our foot on the gas. Don't let up. Don't get comfortable. Tomlin, don't get comfortable. That's it for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shift things over to the Sunday night primetime game. Pretty good game.
Pretty good game.
Eagles-Lions.
Pretty good game. A couple things I got to say. Last week, I talked about how the game was a low-scoring game because Green Bay's defense is just so good, which I stand by. That being said, I'm going to give a lot of credit here to the Philadelphia Eagles defense because the offense is just not producing. And that was part of the problem Sunday, last Monday? Mm-hmm. That was part of the problem. And I had the wool over my eyes. I had to take that off. I see it now. Offense looks bad. So there were a lot of videos afterwards, defense in the locker room after the win, a lot of celebration, no offensive players to be seen, which is good. They have nothing to celebrate.
Yeah.
All in all, I mean, it was a good game. Again, defense really won us that game. Couple names to shout out. I got Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Jalen Phillips, Nakobe Dean. All looked fantastic. All looked amazing. Held the defense.
Jalen Phillips has been pretty good.
He's been
so
great,
far.
dude.
So
He's been
far.
awesome.
He's been pretty good.
Ever since we picked him up, I mean, he's been an integral part of the team.
He's immediate impact for that Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So I do say, and we posted this on social media, opening it up for discussion. Like, how does this like? I mean, I feel like this makes it good to great or great to fantastic even for the Eagles defense.
Yeah,
because the Eagles defense is really good. I mean, like one of the best offenses in the league held them to 9 points.
Yeah. No, I think Eagles defense is absolutely the best in the league right now. 100%.
They're good. Oh, they're absolutely very good. And again, like that interior defensive line. I mean, like I don't know how many passes they swatted from Jared Goff, but I mean, they were putting the pressure on him. And
they're super reactive.
They are good.
I mean, I just said it. This is absolutely the best team in the league. The D-line itself, this is the best Philadelphia Eagles D-line to ever exist. It doesn't get better than this. These guys are
really
peak
good.
performance.
I mean, you got like again, like that defensive line, the edge rushers were phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like a defense as a whole, to hold one of the best offenses in the league with the Lions to 9 points. And even same thing last week. At the Packers. Very low points. So I think their defense is phenomenal. I want to rewind a little bit and kind of piggyback off something you said with the offense.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really get to talk about this much. Are you aware of the A.J. Brown comments that he made playing Twitch, Madden on Twitch?
Yes.
For streaming?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so for context, nobody knows. AJ Brown was live streaming him playing Madden, where he told people if he has him in fantasy to drop him, and continue to make comments that the offense doesn't get him the ball and the offense doesn't move and produce. My thoughts, and then I'll turn it over to you. One, probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Two, he's not wrong. And again, I know you've complained about the offense and the offensive coordinator, but I feel like for what this offense is, they really don't produce.
Yeah.
Like that, there's not a lot of high-scoring games, but because that Philadelphia defense is so impressive, they contain the other team very well.
Yes.
So, your thoughts?
He's not wrong. He's not. He's not getting the ball. And I'm going to immediately stop it right there. That is exactly the problem with A.J. Brown. He's not getting the ball, and now he's upset about it. You're wide receiver one, and we're one of the best wide receivers in the NFL last year. You know what's going to happen? You get double coverage. People are going to cover you. And, yeah, Devontae's going to get more reps than you are because he's only having one guy on him. It's how the game works. Why would I throw it to somebody who is fantastic, but he's got two defensive players on him, when I could throw it to a guy who is pretty great with only one defensive player on him? The math just doesn't add up. So I will die on this hill that he is, at this point, a locker room cancer. I agree that he's not getting the ball, but you play a team sport. It's boring to run routes, but you are an integral player whether you are getting the ball or not. Because even at that point, he might not be catching it, but he has two defensive players that are focused on him and not focused on anybody else. That's already taking a lot more pressure off of your players, your teammates, that you play alongside. They don't play for you. You guys are an organization, and it should be treated like that. So he shouldn't have made those comments. I know that he said that it was just friends talking between each other, but you're also at a point in your life where you are an influencer, whether you like it or not, and what you say matters. And expect to have a camera on you 24/7 when you're at this point in the limelight. Yeah, be careful with what you say. That was stupid. And it just adds for this stupid rigmarole in the locker room.
Rigmarole.
Yeah, I wanted to use a big word there.
Good big word. But, I mean, continuing on that, yeah, obviously the fantasy comment is totally about himself. But, I mean, do you think he is talking about just himself or this offense as a whole? Because
No, I think he is
since
talking
coming off of
about
the bye, I mean, 10 points against Green Bay. It was a good defense. But then, again, 16 to the Lions. Mm-hmm. The biggest scoring game was 38 against the Giants second time because Saquon Barkley and Tank Bigsby both had humongous days. But,
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I say overall not scoring a whole lot of points. So maybe it is just frustration with the offense. I don't know.
It is, but okay. So I'm gonna put the camera onto Jalen Hurts for a second. He had 135 passing yards this game. Not a lot, but it was enough to win. I mean, he was 14 for what, like 28, 30 completions or something, I think.
28, 30.
I know it was like.
I don't know.
I think here. Hold on.
I'm gonna find it first. Never mind. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
What?
14
to
to 28. Yep. So, but anyway, I mean, it wasn't a great passer rating. He definitely could look better, but again, we also have an offense that can rush the ball, so he doesn't need to focus on throwing it too much. And I don't know where the offensive playbook is really heading right now. It still looks like it's really out of whack and just nothing is solidified. But again, you play for that team, dude. Like, I don't understand. I can't get behind the idea of you not producing, but your team is winning. Why are you upset about that? You can be upset about the offensive play calls. You can be upset about, again, you not getting the ball. but it is not enough to voice this socially.
I would agree.
Yeah, it's just it's
Yeah,
stupid,
again,
and it just adds drama to the team and more pressure to them for no reason.
Yeah. Again,
If you want to
shouldn't
have
he
this
said
conversation,
no. Is he wrong? Probably not.
But we're also all adults here. If you want to have that conversation, have the conversation in private. Don't whine and bitch and moan and complain on the internet. Talk to Jalen Hurts, the guy who is throwing the ball.
You're moaning and bitching and complaining on the internet right now.
Yes, I am, but I'm also we have 19 followers. So I'm not
We're not getting paid shit for this, dude.
I'm not hurting anybody by saying these comments. But
oh my god.
It's stupid. I don't know. Be happy that your team is winning. Be happy that you've got other players on the team that are producing numbers. This just isn't your year right now. Because you are one of the greatest, and people know that.
That's true.
I mean,
8-2 is a lot better than 2-8.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's interesting because I mean, it's the Barkley fall off is crazy.
Yes.
Just because I think I was seeing something they were talking about it on the Sunday night game where he averaged I think 110 rushing yards last season.
Yes.
And this season he's rushing 60, maybe 55.
I was gonna say I thought it was closer.
And I think they
40.
said it's the second or third biggest drop off ever.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, again.
But are we surprised?
Yes, we talked about a recession happening, obviously, because it's hard to do better than over 2,000 yards of rushing. Mm-hmm. But this is
big.
Big regression.
This is
big regression.
very big. But again, I think a lot of that comes from. Oh, excuse me. A lot of that comes from people knowing that you are one of the greatest. So you have way more eyes on you.
Yeah. Plus, the line is beat up. So
exactly. I mean,
and plus, what's the status on Lane Johnson? Is he out for a while now?
I don't think so. I think he's back.
He was hurt and he came back, but didn't he get hurt again? Am I making that up?
You might be. I don't remember seeing anything about that. But
what the fuck do I know? I'm just a
let's take a look. Lane Johnson.
Take a look before
You've always got to make everything a competition.
Liss Frank injury.
What the hell does that mean?
With the winner of the Lions, he had an injury. He did get injured. He got a boo-boo.
Oh, yeah, okay, it does look like. Because I saw him come back, but I didn't see anything afterwards, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a big piece of money.
That'll hurt, yeah. Yeah, Johnson he's big.
I feel like we're not seeing a lot of rush from the Eagles, which we typically do. Especially with one Saquon, two doesn't really look like Jalen is using his legs too much, which he's throwing a lot, but it's effective, so I won't complain about that. Mm-hmm. And then, I feel like we're not seeing a whole lot of tush pushes, which I'm not gonna complain about, but the ones we do see are terribly officiated. So
it's like we're playing really conservative right now. There's not a lot of big plays like there were. Sirianni had those big balls of steel last year, and we're not really seeing that. We're playing to be good enough, not to be the best, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I get that, but at the same time, you guys are playing.
We are. We are.
The best. Yeah.
I mean,
the Eagles' schedule has been so tough.
It has. This has been a super tough schedule, at least within the past couple seasons.
I mean, let's just look at the past few games. Detroit, Green Bay. You got New York, Minnesota, New York, but then Denver. You had Tampa Bay when Tampa Bay was hot. They're pretty slow now.
Yep.
The Rams, I guess, before they even got hot. So it's interesting. But, I mean, it's a tough schedule. And then down the road, it gets easy.
It does, yeah. We've got Cowboys this week. That'll be a tough one.
Yeah, they're playing. Their offense, at least, is pretty hot.
Defense. And I don't even know what to think about the Bears, in all honesty.
I don't either. I was going to talk about this later, but I think because the Bears are 7-3 atop of the North. But can we look at their schedule very quickly? Oh, yeah. I just messed up all my tabs. I'd like to. I clicked on the Bears and took me to the Eagles. What the heck is
nice?
ESPN sucks, dude.
Yeah,
they tried to make us pay at first. So their first two losses came from Minnesota and Detroit, but then they beat Dallas, whose defense kind of stinks, but their offense was, and I think this was CeeDee Lamb was out. So take that with what you will. You had the Raiders, the Commanders, the Saints, the Bengals, the Giants, the Vikings.
That's a pretty easy schedule.
It's a pretty easy schedule. 7-3 is good, and then their next two are Pittsburgh and Philly. I think now part of me wants to say I will decide what I think about the Bears after this Pittsburgh game.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on what Pittsburgh team shows up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but I think, I want to say, you have to say they're at least a good team. They're 7-3. For Christ's sakes. But
No, they
I
look
think
good.
I think I'll really have my mindset on this Bears team post Steelers. Plus, it's at home as well. So I would just have to see what it looks like.
Right.
That's it. But I think I'm not set to say that they're like contenders. I'm gonna wait till that Pittsburgh game because their schedule's been pretty easy thus far.
Yeah, you're right. We will just have to see. I don't know what to think about them. I have no idea at all.
I don't either. Ben Johnson is awesome.
He really is. He really is.
And then they're figuring out. He's figuring out Caleb Williams, which I wasn't sure if he was going to do or not. I know we were dogging on Caleb Williams the first two episodes. So.
We were. No,
and then Roman Dunze he's looked really good thus far. He's been a little quiet recently, but
they're looking good. But yeah, to get back on the Eagles. Defense is awesome. Defense is going to, it just looks like, continue to be awesome. But I don't know if we're ever going to figure out this offense. I think if we don't do well in the playoffs, I know exactly where the blame is going to be put. So I don't know.
Mike Tomlin?
Yeah. No, it's the same excuse I use for every player here, but right now the Eagles are undoubtedly labeled one of the best teams in football. And
yeah,
when you have that title, you're going to have people coming for you. So
their defense is good, dude. So.
The defense is very good. Hopefully they can keep it up. I don't want to see them get burnt out. Offense really needs to pick it up, take a little of the slack off of them. We'll see. We'll see.
Man. We'll see. But overall, Eagles are good.
Eagles are good.
Defense is very good. Offense could be better, but is doing enough to win.
Yep. And it should, hopefully, knock on wood, get easier from here.
There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man. So, how about let's take a step back.
Yes.
Let's look around the league because there's a few games I want to highlight, want to talk about. First off, I got to start out Jags 35, Chargers 6. Jags got a huge win to keep them in contention for the South after losing one to the Texans. Mm-hmm. And I also just got to point and laugh at the Chargers. The Chargers just, I don't want to say kick our ass. We kind of kicked our own ass last week. The Chargers then went to social media and called the terrible towel worthless. So
Whoa.
the curse of the terrible towel is real.
It really is.
Why teams haven't figured it out, I have no idea. Chargers held to just 6 points. Justin Herbert, 81 total yards, 1 interception. They ended up pulling him, played Trey Lance towards the end of the game. The Chargers had 135 total yards of scrimmage on offense. Got the brakes beat off of them.
I'm going to say it, man. Herbert's a bad quarterback.
I mean, I made a joking comment about it at the beginning of the episode that the Chargers are like in mid-season playoff form because they typically fall apart in the end of the season. And you know what? I'm allowed to say that. I don't care. I know the Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I get it. I'm going to say it as well. Sue me. I don't care.
No,
but
they look bad.
Yeah,
they look bad.
It was a bad Chargers team, but yeah, I just got to point and laugh at that. The curse of the terrible towel is real, people. Mm-hmm. Figure it out. It exists. Whatever. That's just my one little takeaway I wanted to get from that. But next game, let's talk about some playoff implication here in the AFC West. Broncos get a big win.
Yes, they do.
Over the Chiefs, 22-19.
Yes, they do. We needed that.
We'd love to see that. The Broncos are now the number 1 team in the NFL.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Isn't that
9-2?
Something, yeah. 9-2. The Chiefs are now 4 games away from first place, 2 games behind the Chargers in second place, and they sit at 5-5. It is crazy. And we talked about. I remember talking last year. I don't know if you remember, but we mentioned that the Chiefs were 15-2 last season or like something like
that?
It
was either last season or the season before.
But I remember we were watching. At least I was like, this is not a 15-2 team.
Right.
Fun stat I want to bring up to you. So last year when they were 15-2 in 2024, the Chiefs were 11-0 in one-score games. Okay. This year they are 0-5 in one-score games.
Okay.
So the opposite is flipped. They are now losing these one-score games. Which, I mean, yeah, this is just the exact same team, in my opinion, for the Chiefs, where everything went right last year and they got really lucky. Now, reality's hitting them like a brick wall.
I love to see it.
And I think this is just something really interesting because the Chiefs dynasty was so dominant for so long and no one could beat these teams.
Right.
I think the Eagles just beat the aura and the piss out of them that all these teams just aren't afraid of them anymore. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I mean, right. Travis Kelce is on his way out. We've known that for a while now. He's not the same player.
Yep.
Chris Jones on the defense is not good anymore. Not good anymore. Nope. And I think he's like the 30-something ranked defensive end in the league.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had to get that out, dude. These beers are trying to fight their way out of me.
But anyway, yeah, like this is the exact same team, exact same offense, but like they're just, I don't want to say they're not good, but like
it's not that they aren't good. It's okay.
This is the kind of team they are. I think this is appropriate.
I'm going to sound like a huge hypocrite after what we've seen from the Eagles a little bit this year, but the refs just aren't helping the Chiefs out anymore. That's something else we didn't talk about.
I was just ready to say, you talking about the Kansas City Eagles, man, that pass interference call on third down, that was bad.
That was very bad.
That's bad. Let's jump back to the Eagles.
It was very bad. We'll get back to the rest of the league.
We'll get back to the rest of the league, but just a quick comment on that.
Well,
that was bad.
All I can say, he didn't fucking touch A.J. Brown. He didn't touch him at all.
It's bonkers, dude. Like it's so because like and it's like so bad too because then the play happens, Jalen misses him, flag is thrown. The defense, the corner for the Lions is clapping, smiling because he's like offensive pass interference.
Yep.
And they call it defense, and like the shock on his face is like insane.
Yeah,
because
it's understandable.
Defensive pass interference. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Like.
Kansas City Eagles,
stop saying
Philadelphia
that.
Chiefs,
no,
man.
I mean, there wasn't a hand on his arm, but it wasn't a catchable pass at all.
It really wasn't that catchable. It was
I could
pass was
see
there.
If I'm seeing it in real time as a ref on the field, and I just catch a whiff of that, I could see the call. After watching it, though, come on, man.
Bad.
Like
bad,
that's a bad call. And
bad.
I won't lie, the Eagles have had so many calls in their favor this year, which really sucks.
I mean, how many times have we complained about the tush push this season, dude?
I mean, for real.
Just the poor officiating of the tush push.
It's bad. So which leads me to think, again, where's the script? Who has the script? Because I love my Eagles. I love them. I'll die for them. But you know what I will not die for is an entertainment league and the NFL as a whole. Because if there is some sort of narrative and they want the Eagles to have a repeat and be the new Kansas City Chiefs, I will not stand for it. Not at all. But I love the Birds. So,
go Birds.
Go Birds.
Fuck the officials.
Fuck the refs.
All right, I think maybe we need to launch an investigation on the referees. Are they purposely not officiating tush push against the Eagles to get a banned?
I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no.
I got to put the tinfoil hat on, man. I don't know.
You know what makes me sick, though? The fact that... What the fuck? Editors, blow them up. But I hate the fact that I am agreeing with Chris Collinsworth on something. I never thought in my 26 years on this earth that I would ever agree with Chris Collinsworth. But motherfucker, he's right.
His was funny. He was watching that, and he was just like... He was like stuttering. He's like, yeah, that's just a bad call.
Now, that's the kind of play you see out of Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Oh, God. Anyway, that's the Eagles. Let's go back around the league. So here's the problem with the Chiefs. I want to talk about them just a little bit more, and then we'll keep on moving on. So they're in big trouble. Mm-hmm. Big trouble. They are 9th right now. Where are they? They're on the schedule. So this next game, I think, is really going to solidify it. They have to play the Colts off of the Colts, who are coming off of a bye.
Oh, yeah, they did have a bye this week. Jonathan Taylor's legs are going to be rested, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, shit, man. Like, I mean, and that's like really, I think really going to decide if they're going to sneak into the playoffs or not. Because I think Patrick Mahomes was talking about it, and he was like, yeah, the odds of us winning are like kind of low, but like we just got to get into the playoffs, which I can agree because I think they are a good offensive team with Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Patrick Mahomes. I'm not going to discredit them because we know what Patrick Mahomes can do. But I mean, we're talking about playoffs now, getting in the playoffs, and I don't know, dude.
Listen, I think that the yins and yous betting curse is completely real. But that being said, my money's on the Colts. The way that they've played this year and the way that Kansas City has played this year.
It's in Indy.
Oh, dude, at Lucas Oil, they're done. They're toast.
I mean, they got to figure out what the hell the Steelers did to contain Jonathan Taylor. If they want a chance at winning this, dude. But
they prayed to God. That's really all they could have done.
They got to sacrifice somebody in the locker room.
Yeah.
Poor child.
Yeah, get rid of their firstborn son.
I think because I mean, if they lose this and then they fall to 5-6, I mean, depending on what goes around, I mean, they're going to slip.
Yeah,
hard. Like
it's not impossible. We've seen stuff like that happen before.
Exactly. Yeah, but like you need like that much.
To go right.
That much. Yeah, exactly. That much more pressure is now thrown. Like you're now rooting for other teams.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing in our fantasy football league, and it sucks.
Yeah.
So
I'm rooting for myself, man.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah. Whatever, man. You just got to freaking coast. But no, you just got to not lose out. You just got to win one more game.
Which
I don't know.
Trevor, please don't beat me this week.
Trevor, clip this.
Anyway,
yeah, that's my grievance with the Chiefs. I truly don't know.
Yeah,
that's it. I just truly don't know.
No,
and
I'm right there with you.
It's not looking good. Chiefs fans on social media are in shambles, which is kind of funny.
I love it. I love it.
So I'm not going to be upset. Absolutely not.
No.
It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny, and I think we as a league deserve a good laugh.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
But whatever. Another game I want to highlight. Let's go around the league. Let's talk about the debut of the boy.
Yeah! Shedeur
got into the game.
He sucks at football. He's so bad. Oh.
This was just a bad game because even like I watched this and like the Baltimore Ravens didn't even look that good.
No.
Dude.
No.
Like they really like Lamar had 2 picks. Like he didn't look very good. Mm-hmm. Derrick Henry carried a little bit. He had 100 yards, but I mean it was 20-10 Cleveland at halftime.
Yeah.
And it was 20-10 in the third quarter, actually. But, I mean, the Ravens just, again, Dylan Gabriel goes down with a concussion. Shedeur Sanders gets into the game. And I need to pull up his stats because, I mean, they're legendary. They're legendary. No, legendary. A historic performance from the 5th-round pick, Shedeur Sanders. He gets into the game, and his drives go 3 and out, interception, 3 and out, 3 and out. Only a matter of time.
Yeah.
And then it's hilarious on the Shedeur Sanders. I don't know if you saw this. Not even in the game for 2 minutes. Gets sacked by Kyle Hamilton, who then stands up and flexes the wristwatch over him, which is the biggest like "fuck you, welcome to the NFL" moment.
Absolutely,
ever.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy,
dude. 13.5% passer rating. Didn't even get past 50 yards. I've been seeing so many Browns fans online that are at first saying, put Shedeur in, we got to play Shedeur. And now it's flipped up to, why would they put Shedeur in? He wasn't ready.
They have no quarterbacks.
No.
I mean, so listen, I was thinking that this game was going to like finally like stop the media glazing from Shedeur, and it's not because he's due for his first start next week with Dylan Gabriel concussion protocol.
Yippee.
So, yeah, yippee. I was really hoping the Cleveland – this is the one time you're going to catch me cheering for Cleveland because I needed the Browns. I needed the Browns to beat the Ravens, so the Ravens were 1 game behind.
Right.
But, like, of course, why would they lose? So, I mean, okay. We'll dive more into this later at the end of the episode for week 12. But, I mean, Shedeur Sanders going against the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either. If this will be a deciding game for Shedeur, well, maybe not deciding, but this will be a big game for Shedeur. Is he as good?
If he wins the game, we're never going to hear the end of it.
That's true.
Never going to hear the end.
I just hope he. No, I don't want to say that. Maybe.
Say it.
What?
Say
Okay.
it.
What if he gets like Pat Whited and he's just instant concussion and then he's gone?
He gets drilled off the sidelines by Troy Polamalu. Oh, that hurt, man.
Yeah.
And, like, WVU guy, he got drilled by a Steeler to end his career.
So excited. I like.
suck.
He went to Miami, and I was pretty young at the time, so I was like, oh yeah, I love Miami now.
Oh, of course.
And then
yeah.
he died. So.
And then he was never to be seen again. So. But yeah, Shedeur Sanders gets his first start next week against the Raiders. I don't hate that. But we'll get more into that.
I'm excited for that.
Towards the end of the episode. 2 more games I just want to highlight very quickly. We posted on social media that 1, the Packers were frauds, and 2, the Panthers are a good football team. We got clowned in the comments for saying, how could we say that Bryce Young is a good quarterback? And then Bryce Young set a fucking franchise record, 448 yards, 3 touchdowns to beat and now sweep the Falcons in overtime.
I want to say this. Yins and Yous, stay on top with our predictions. You guys suck. We know ball. They've never watched football before in their life.
We're never wrong. We're just early.
Put that on a shirt. Put that on a billboard.
Write that down.
That's genius.
Okay, so here's an interesting thing now. They have a huge win. They sweep the Vikings. The Panthers are now sitting at 6-5, right behind the Buccaneers at 6-4. Do you remember? Let's talk about pre-podcast days when I ran through a crazy scenario of the history of the Panthers, and I told you about them making the NFC Championship
I do remember
game.
this, yeah.
Listen, not wrong, just early.
Just early. I mean,
I told you beginning the season. I like to have fun. I threw $10 on the Panthers NFC Championship game.
What's the payout on that?
Oh, I think it's like over 200. Like, they were bad.
How much did you put on it?
Like 10. No, I'm telling you, like, they were like bad.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been more.
I think it was like maybe like 280. Maybe it was like closer to 300. But
no, that's nice.
Yeah, franchise record for Bryce Young, who again I told you. I said I'm not ready to give up on Bryce Young.
You weren't.
This was a Bryce Young day. This was a Bryce Young day, and so they still have to have their bye, but like they're there.
They are.
It's no longer a cruise for the South for the Bucs like we thought it was going to be.
Every episode, I get just a little bit more sad over our preseason predictions that we made.
I know. I can't wait to look at it at the end of the regular
Holy
season and see how right or wrong.
Wrong. At least on my end, wrong. Very, very wrong.
But very interesting. Yeah, Bryce Young. Dare I say? No, I'm not gonna give him goat status just yet.
Don't.
I'm not doing it.
He's
I'm not doing
there.
it. But
he's not there.
NFC South champs, 6-4. Oh, this is also really funny. I wanted to bring attention to this as well.
Okay.
And again, it's just like a crazy. So, before the game, this is all related to the coin toss. When the Panthers win the coin toss, they are 6-0, and when they lose the coin toss, they are 0-5.
You and these stats, that's crazy. That's
I
wild.
just find them on social media. I won't take all the credit for it, but when I see something I like to share, I like to save it. Some of them I find myself. Others I rely on the help of others. So, but yeah, isn't that funny when they win the coin? So
yeah, that's interesting. Huh.
Pay attention to the game. Figure out who wins the coin toss. Know where to put your money.
And place your money. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh. Every
Just
time
gotta-
I listen to you about a bet, I lose $10. So
You're late. You're fine.
I'm
You're
never
late.
late, just wrong.
I just find, I'm never late, just wrong. I like that. Put that one on a t-shirt too. That'd be a good one. Whenever we open our merch, those are our first 2 t-shirts.
I'm putting them in the notes right now.
Yeah. Never late, just wrong. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, a few more
Sounds
games
a
to
funny
wrap up week 11 here. We have the Rams and the Seahawks. This is a good game for the Rams to help their contend the West.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold had a pretty bad day, 4 interceptions. I was to highlight that. Matthew Stafford is still perfect. Hasn't thrown an interception since week 3. Since week 3.
That's pretty.
We're the
impressive.
dumbasses. Yeah.
That's
Well,
very
really,
impressive.
I am. I don't think you gave up on Matt Stafford.
I was Rams pretty heavy, but
yeah, I was like, back injury. I don't know.
no,
I
he
don't
looks
believe in
great,
this.
dude. And Was this Sean McVay's 24th straight win against the Seahawks? Or it was something crazy.
Oh my God, that sounds. There's no way that's right. Is it right?
It might. I might be over exaggerating. Hold on.
Yeah, Sean McVay career wins against Seattle. Find that out for me. That's all I want to highlight. Sam Darnold had a pretty bad day, but this is still a really good Seattle offense. So shake this one out. Maybe that ruins anyone that had hope for Sam Darnold to be an MVP.
True.
So sorry, but no, this was a big one for the Rams, especially for the West, because I mean those are two divisional opponents in the West.
Never mind. I must have had like some fucking fever dream about Sean McVay. I don't know where I got that stat. It's 11-6.
Oh, that's not at all 20.
No.
So.
Where the fuck did I get that from?
I have no idea. And then anyway.
Too much better.
Final game I want to bring up. I just want to talk a little bit more again about the Bears and the Vikings. I'm not going to call myself a fan of the Vikings, but I think I've made it known that like I do enjoy watching the Vikings. Yeah. I do like Justin Jefferson and watching him play.
Yeah.
And as someone who likes to watch the Vikings and someone that has watched Kenny Pickett for 3 years, heed my warning, Vikings fans. J.J. McCarthy is just not it.
Yeah, he's just Kenny in a different font.
Stop. It is. Because you look at Kenny Pickett was a guy coming out of college who had no business being drafted in the first round for a playoff team. And J.J. McCarthy was another guy coming out of college. No business, but had success in college. Got drafted pretty high.
True.
The Bears were up, and to further prove this, the Bears were up 16-3 going into the fourth quarter. J.J. McCarthy then scored 2 touchdowns, get him the lead. Bears law. Fourth quarter Kenny? No, fourth quarter J.J., dude. This is Kenny Pickett.
They have almost identical hand sizes.
Is that what you just looked up, their hand sizes?
Yes,
that's hilarious.
Kenny Pickett at 8.5 inches. J.J. McCarthy with, drum roll, 9 inches.
Oh, he's got bigger hands. Okay.
He's got bigger hands, but they're right around.
It's hard to have smaller hands.
Oh, well, that's super true.
Holy shit.
That is super true.
He's got tiny hands. But that's my thing. Justin Jefferson is so fed up and frustrated, which you got to be.
Yeah.
Again, we've said it I don't know how many times. Sam Darnold was right there.
They just got rid of him. They just
threw
him to the wind.
So my theory, because we also know how Kevin O'Connell likes to coach, step 1. We deem and label J.J. McCarthy as a bust.
Yes.
Step 2, we cut him from the Minnesota Vikings organization.
Yes.
Step 3, we pick up J.J. McCarthy in free agency.
Because he's going to be awesome next year.
And fix him as he's now a labeled bust and watch the quarterback.
That might be the way to get around it. I like that.
It could be the way to get around it, but yeah, you gotta feel for Minnesota fans. They're now 4-6 at the bottom of the North.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
No. I fully expected them to be 1 or 2.
Exactly. Yeah, I expected them I thought they were gonna like sneak in the playoffs at like 7. That's what I was kind of thinking was gonna happen. But I don't know. This is not good. This is not good, Ben. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be, I fear, a long season for Minnesota.
Yeah.
And I mean, dare I speak for Justin Jefferson and request a trade to maybe, I don't know, the Pittsburgh Steelers?
You and your wide receivers. All you want to do is pick up wide receivers in the offseason. You have so many.
What?
You have got so many great ones.
DK?
Yeah. He's like 2.
Tight ends don't count.
Well, okay. Tight ends count a little bit.
They count a little bit.
Tight ends count a little bit.
Ben, Calvin Austin's not a 2, man.
Well, no. Okay.
And listen, I like Calvin Austin. I think Calvin Austin, honestly, should be on punt and kick returns because he's awesome.
Yeah.
At punt returns. He's a little short, but like he's so fast.
Right.
I like him, but he's not a 2. Respectfully, he's not a 2.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
He's not a 2.
I guess. I mean, when you pay your defense that much money, I just don't understand how you can expect to pick up wide receivers.
But at the same time, we're paying DK Metcalf $130 million. We got to get him
pay
more
the
involved.
defense too much. And then you have plenty of.
I don't make the payroll.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Anyway,
keep going.
Is there any other game you want to highlight from Week 11 before we move into week 12.
Let's move into week 12.
Okay, let me pull up Dare I, and I don't even know why I'm asking Dare I, because I'm doing it before I even ask. I'm pulling up DraftKings. We're going to look at some lines as we head into week 12.
Did you switch from FanDuel to DraftKings?
I've gone back and forth. I don't know.
Okay.
FanDuel just seems like they're doing some really shady things. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't been winning on FanDuel.
Now I haven't been winning on DraftKings either, but so whatever. But yeah, let's go into week 12 here. So we start on Thursday night where Buffalo Bills are traveling to Houston. I don't like Thursday games, Ben. It's a short week. Teams don't typically do very good.
True.
Bills are favored at -6.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, Davis Mills has been playing kind of okay.
He has. I think the Bills have it. Completely.
Josh Allen just came off a monster day.
Monster game.
6 touchdowns, 3 in the air, 3 on the ground. And then Bleacher Report had the fucking audacity to grade him a B+.
What the fuck?
Like, what? And then Jacoby Brissett had almost 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. They gave him a C+.
Why? Who gets an A?
Nobody got an A.
It's like those teachers in high school.
I think maybe Patrick Mahomes got an A. I don't freaking know. Grinds my
That's the
freaking
play you'd
gears.
see out of Patrick Mahomes.
Anyway, I mean, this is the Buffalo Bills that's been kind of up and down. So they just beat a little down Buccaneers. But again, 6 touchdown performance from Josh Allen. 3 players have done that. Or it's been done 3 times, I should say.
Okay.
And 2 of them are from Josh Allen.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Josh Allen is
He's
a very
an
good
animal,
quarterback.
dude. He is
a very
an
good
animal.
quarterback. He's a very good quarterback.
Love Josh Allen.
And I like him. So, I don't know. I'm tempted to pick the big Bills here. So, I stuttered there for a second. That was a
I
little
heard
spooky. All right. So, let's move on to our teams because I don't care about anybody else right now.
All right.
Pittsburgh going to Chicago. Again, not really sure what the status is of Aaron Rodgers. He does not need to have surgery, so I'm sure that will be a later decision. Aaron Rodgers apparently wanted to go back into the game the second half of the Bengals. So I'm thinking he's going to be pretty good. However, we did see him against the Chargers. He was off target like crazy, and he's even off a little bit at the beginning of the Cincinnati game, but looked a little good towards the end of the first half before his injury. I don't know. Bears are favorited -3.
Really?
Yes. Bears are the favorites here. Steelers are underdogs, 3-point underdogs.
Okay.
But again, I don't know if that'll change with Aaron Rodgers having a career day because I think he's got one left in him.
Just one?
Like one more like Aaron game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Like one more of like, oh my God, this guy needs to be an MVP.
Yeah.
One of those kind of games.
Yeah.
And I think he's saving it for this Sunday.
We'll see, man. I mean, if he has his perks delivered on time, he can
And
do
it looks like, I mean, he's got to use him. He's got a hand injury. So
points.
load him up on his perks. That's what I'm saying. Like, load him up on his perks.
I'm picking up what you're
I'm
putting
not allowed
down.
to bet on the Steelers because I just can't do that, and it never works out. Maybe I'll bet on the Bears. I'm going to try that.
okay,
I've never
yeah.
actually tried that.
Really?
Betting against us. Yeah.
Oh, I've tried that.
I feel like a fake fan betting against him.
No, I think it makes you a
But at the same
truer
time,
fan.
if I'm doing
to
it,
win.
if I'm doing it with the intention of, hey, I can't win my bets, so
Well, the problem here might be the fact that you're going into it with the mindset that you can't win, and then the universe is going to say, "Oh, well, let's let him have this one because he's not worried about it." So I don't
Sounds like a
know.
win-win.
This could be it could be really good or really bad.
sounds like a win-win.
How would that be a win-win?
Because I either lose the bet and the Steelers win, or the Steelers lose but I win money.
Okay, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Okay. Next one of our favorite teams. We got a divisional game where the Philadelphia Eagles are going to a hot Dallas team.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love making Jerry Jones cry. This is a Kelly
Going
Green
to Jerry's world, man. This you gotta watch out for this, man.
I'm
This
excited.
is a 4:30 game. That's prime sun action coming out of that window
Yes,
at that
it
stadium.
is. Yes, it is.
And Jerry will not get curtains. He's made that very clear. He's not doing it.
Well, Jerry's
Eagles,
also
3.5 favorites.
he's been alive since Jesus was around, so maybe he'll get heat stroke. So
Well, I don't know. He's gonna sit in his AC box, so maybe not.
karma's a bitch.
Karma's a bitch.
Should've
Maybe.
known better.
Yeah, 3.5 favorites. Eagles in Dallas. This is a hot Dallas offense and a really hot Eagles defense.
Yeah, I think we're in for another fucking boring week for the Eagles. I don't foresee this being a high-scoring game.
I will say Quentin Williams, who the Cowboys traded for, he did play his first game. He had a sack, so he was
did he?
Pretty effective on the defensive line. So we'll have to see. But again, like the Eagles haven't really been running Saquon too well, so it's going to depend on their secondary.
Yeah.
And it's also going to depend on what happens with this offensive line now with another piece out, Lane Johnson.
It's true.
So.
That's super true. Yeah, I think that we'll be able to hold them, but I think we're going to see like a 1-2 score game.
That's true, but could be. The Ravens are playing the Jets. No, this is the Jets game. The Ravens are 13.5-point favorites. Can the Jets beat the Ravens?
Did you say the Ravens were 13.5?
Ravens are 13.5 point
makes
favorites.
That makes way more sense. I thought you said the Jets for some reason. So
Can the Jets use the power of friendship and just help me out and get the Ravens further away from the Steelers?
No. And I'll tell you why.
Because it's the Jets.
Well, that's part of it. But
well, hold on. Breaking news that came out this morning. Tyrod Taylor is going to be the starting quarterback for the Jets.
That actually helps a little bit. That actually helps a little bit because
Jets plus 13.5.
I was gonna say, why can't I think of his name? Jets quarterback, not Tyrod.
Justin
Fields. Thank you. If he plays the Ravens and wins, that is him essentially playing for the Steelers again. And when he was playing for the Steelers, it wasn't very good.
He was 4-2.
Wasn't very good.
4-2.
Yeah, what was he for the season? Oh, that's right.
4-2.
He got benched.
Okay, that's not on him.
I mean, it still happened though, didn't it?
I'm not saying
it
was the right decision.
I'm not saying
it was the right
that
decision.
he was the worst quarterback at Pittsburgh.
I'm not either.
But,
I'm simply stating he was 4-2 in Pittsburgh.
Yes, I'm saying that he just happened to be bad at Pittsburgh. And if he's playing for Pittsburgh again,
he was 4-2.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying.
4-2.
But I was going to say he's not going to help you out being at the Jets.
Well, he's not going to do anything because he's not playing.
Yeah, exactly. You raised that point already.
All right, there we go. We're on the same page again. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Okay, what's some blowout games Vegas is expecting?
Let's see. We got
Seahawks minus 13.5 against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, is he going to throw four picks again?
Against the Titans? No. No.
Yeah.
Their defense can't keep up. There's no way.
As long as he's just throwing it to JSN and nobody else.
Exactly. He can catch anything. Anything.
That's all you got to do.
What's
a game that we were talking about? The Colts are underdogs to the Chiefs.
I love that. Vegas knows.
So I'm going to take plus 3.5 on the Colts.
100%.
Thank you.
100%.
All right, what games do you like?
Pats Bengals. That should be a pretty big blowout.
That should be a massive blowout. Where's that game? Oh, they're only 8.5 point favorites.
Really?
The Patriots, yeah.
Huh.
Drake May, dude, he's awesome.
Yeah, honest to God, I love Drake May. I love him. I hate to say that.
I'll say it. We've been complaining about the Patriots for a while, and I think I said it on the last episode. I can't remember. But I'll say it again. I'm jealous that Drake May's not my quarterback.
Yeah.
He's
cool.
Fucking good.
He's got swag to him.
He's got swag. See, I'm almost tempted to say he's the best quarterback from that draft class, but like rookie Jaden Daniels was really good.
Yes.
And it's early.
Yeah.
But it's probably looking like he could be. It just depends on how healthy Jaden Daniels stays in his career at Washington.
Which is not looking the best.
And history shows it.
Future for Jaden Daniels.
Ooh.
It's just not going to be as good.
An almost MVP quarterback and then just vanished by injuries.
Gone.
That stinks.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Watch. Next year, he comes back. He has a great year. Gets out. Week 16. The backup takes over. Wins the Super Bowl.
Maybe.
That's what's going to happen. Mark it down.
Another interesting one. The Falcons are underdogs to the Saints. The Falcons that might have Big Kirk at quarterback.
That's even better.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to hold on to that.
That's even better.
I'm going to take the Falcons in that one. Maybe Big Kirko's got a few more in him.
I would absolutely, even if it wasn't Big Kirko, they're playing the Saints.
Yeah, that's impressive that they're favorites.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. A few more. Oh, I've gone too far.
Bucks Rams, that should be just a good game, period.
But I still am just on the boat that they got to be careful with Baker Mayfield, man. I don't think he's 100%.
No, he seems like he's always a little hurt. So
They just got to be careful. They got to be careful.
Yeah.
And now, like, they've drug out his injury for a while, and then, again, now they're tied in wins with the Panthers for the South.
Yeah.
They want to win this division and get into the playoffs. But guess who might play this week?
Who's that?
Bucky Irving.
Oh, you've been talking about him all year.
I've been waiting since fucking week 5, so really need to get a few wins under my belt so I can get a playoff clinch for our fantasy team.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Bucky might be back, so I don't know. I don't know.
To go back a little bit, speaking of the Panthers being tied, Panthers 49ers. I think this will be a really big deciding game for Bryce Young.
Now, Brock Purdy is the starter again. He looked pretty all right.
True.
But, again, this is a pretty hot game for the Panthers. A lot of good momentum.
Meow Mix just has to not record this week.
Yeah, and they haven't been. The Panthers are 4-2 since their retirement.
Yeah. Well, they came back.
Yeah, they're, I guess, hard. They did a soft comeback, so
Okay.
I guess like their hard retirement, they're 4-2.
I like that we
Bryce Young
started
4-1.
a random, not really beef, but a random beef online with this random podcast.
Well, we're not the only ones.
I
so
know,
don't
but
worry.
that's crazy. We talk about him every week. So.
It's just it's important. It's news.
It
man.
is.
It's our job as journalists in the media to cover the important topics, and that is two friends having a podcast about their team that stinks, and now they're doing really good.
It's almost like us, but our teams don't stink.
Our teams, well,
I'm just like you, but I'm rich.
I'm better than you. Well, but yeah, that could be an interesting one, and yeah, like, I mean, if the Panthers want to like be in contention for the South, that's going to be a big win. And again, like the 49ers defense is ridiculed bad, with injuries.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It depends on. I mean, Brock Purdy we've seen not look good at times, but like he looked pretty good coming back, and I think he is, dare I say, fully healthy. I know he was back at times this season and he wasn't fully healthy.
Right.
Now it seems like he is fully healthy.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't followed it too much, so I can't.
I
give
know
you
he also had a toe boo boo. So
Poor guy.
but it's not a boo boo. It's turf toe. It's really serious.
Oh, is that why he was out?
Yeah,
Okay.
he also he was one of the many people that had turf toe
That's crazy.
problems.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. We got a toe problem in the
league.
NFL. Investigate it. Investigate it. But no, we got some good games. Playoff picture's shaping up a little bit. It's looking pretty good. I think the Chiefs are at 9 again. That's kind of funny. So
I think that's good, man. I think it's good.
but that's it for week 12. So we'll see. Those are our picks. Here, let me look at the signs real quick for a touchdown score. What are the signs, Ben? What are the signs? I'm getting an advertisement for cave diving. Cave diving is the sign. Cave diving.
Where are you going with this?
Swimming and diving. Dumpster diving. Trash. Trash is now the sign.
Oh.
Trash waste management. WM. I don't know. This is hard.
Where are you going with this?
I'm trying to just piece together.
Oh, you were
what's
like
being thrown in
really
front of me.
talking to God right there. That was.
I was.
You know what? I'll do your job for you this week. Darnell Washington anytime touchdown?
Don't say
Book it!
Yes!
Book it!
He's due.
We got
He's
prime
due.
Perk Rogers with Darnell Washington against the Bears. I'm with you on this one. This week, Darnell Washington anytime. Book it.
If Aaron Rodgers feels good and he plays, I'm tempted to throw Aaron Rodgers rushing touchdown? That'd be
Ooh.
crazy. He took off for a run.
Depends on how many oxys
against the Bengals. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if he's coming back from this little hand injury, he's taking his perks. And if he says he's feeling good, I'm gonna listen to his little pregame press conference.
We'll see.
I might just slam it. I mean, the last time I saw him score on the Bears, he had a rushing touchdown. He threw the ball into the stands and looked at the stands, and the camera was on him. He was like, "I still fucking own you. I still own you."
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Dude,
the
it's
dude's
hopped up
crazy.
on so many drugs.
So that's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, this is like, if there's a time for an Aaron Rodgers legacy game, it's this week.
Yeah,
It's the Bears in his probable last season, a franchise that he owns, and he's taking perks for his injury that he just sustained.
I think you're right. I think he might be prime Rodgers right now.
Hey, what's the T-shirt say?
Ben
Not wrong,
Roethlisberger.
just early.
Oh.
Not wrong, just early.
Oh, well, I think that's going to do it for this week of Yins and News. Nathan, you got any closing remarks?
Yeah, just wanted to quickly shout out. I'm wearing my Virginia Tech hat. Congratulations, Virginia Tech football. They just hired James Franklin as their next football head coach. Previous coach from Penn State. So, Virginia Tech buying stock, maybe. Maybe buying stock in Virginia Tech football.
Or
It's
sell.
possible.
We'll just have to see.
They're pretty bad. I don't think you want to sell. If you have any, buy them now, I think. This is the start of the coaching carousel that we've been talking about, so maybe next week we'll get our college football expert on, and we'll talk a little bit of college football. Just maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see a little tease for the future, because the playoff picture's shaping up for college football, so we'll have to see what's going on.
I like it.
But
well, all right.
that's all I got. As always, respectfully move on from Mike Tomlin.
Of course.
And I don't think there's anything else in my room I got to show off.
That's cool.
Um,
I have this Mach 5. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm wrapped around my cord. Dude, will you just send it off, man? What are you doing?
Follow us on
Stay loud.
Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Twitter.
Yep.
That's all of them. Thank you guys for listening.
No, you said 5.
I said 6.
Did you say all 6 of them?
Yes. Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcast.
You're saying them in a weird order. Social
What?
media, social media. Music platform.
Why does it matter?
I don't know. I feel like it's just
YouTube
easier to
also
do
has a
like that.
music platform.
What is it?
YouTube also has a music platform.
Oh.
YouTube Music.
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
Social media, and then I'm calling the music platforms YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, or the podcast platforms.
Why do I have to group them all together? Why do you always have to put these rules on everything? Just what does that mean? Just throwing a tantrum.
Fastest 6'7" ever.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to another week. Next week it might just be me. We'll see you guys. Stay loud. Stay proud. We'll see you on game day.
Da Bears stink.
Jesus Christ.